Okay, so I'm making breakfast burritos today. So I thought I'd show you how. Good morning, by the way. So start by and turn the stove on to maybe 4, and put a little bit of butter in the pan because I don't want it to stick even though it's a good pan. It's really important to have a good pan though. Now, while I'm doing that, I have a bowl full of cracked eggs. You can kind of see it. Cracked all my eggs into a bowl. I got 2 more to go. Because you're going to want to cook your eggs first and set them aside after they're cooked. And then you're going to assemble your burrito in your pan. I like to cook the actual burrito. It's really good. So, scrambled eggs, which is kind of the hallmark of every breakfast burrito. Have scrambled eggs in it. A fork works better than like whisk. I don't know why. It's just how the egg sticks into the whisk. You end up with a mess. So just use a circular motion. I prefer spatulas with no holes because otherwise you get little pieces of egg stuck in the holes in your spatula and it's really hard to clean. So now our butter is all melted, or just about melted. We're going to pour our eggs in. They're not heated enough to start really worrying about stirring them yet. So for our breakfast burritos, I'm going to use ham and bacon. You can use whatever you want, but it's the easiest. So I'm just using ham. And let's see if I can get enough. Now, for you guys, the safest way, instead of just using a knife to just cut your ham up, here's a little trick. Pizza cutter. So I'll show you. Open it up. So it's a little safer. And then you're just going to hold your cutting board still and roll it. It's a nice way to slice stuff like this and then turn your cutting board instead of trying to make your arm go crazy. And it only takes a couple seconds. Just pay attention to your pan over there. When it starts looking, okay, and now it's all done. Meow. See how it's starting to stick a little bit to the bottom of the pan? It's starting to get warm. And you guys all know how to make scrambled eggs. So, you can do the same thing with your bacon. Again, using the pizza cutter is the greatest trick ever. I cheat a little bit and I get real bacon pieces. And then I don't have to worry about it. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go get the tortillas. So hold on a second. Now we're scrambling our eggs. And we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Get the salt. Don't overdo it with the salt, especially because if you're adding ham and bacon, they have a lot of salt. You can hear it. Just a little bit. Now you can either grate your cheese with a cheese grater, but cheese graters scare the bejesus out of me for kids. You can use a food processor that has a grating thing, or pre-grated cheese. There's usually some. It's always handy for this. I always get like the Fiesta one or the taco one because it's got a couple different kinds of cheeses, so yum. And now we're going to scramble our eggs, and we've got our tortillas out. I know when I make wraps, I like to use like the spinach wraps and stuff, but since when I wrap up the ingredients, I like to sear it in the pan. I like to cook it a little bit, the tortilla. Those aren't meant for cooking, they're meant to eat cold. So they're better for like lunch. So these are just plain flour tortillas. The real trick's going to come when I show you how to assemble it. Because that's the folding part. So Let me finish cooking this up. And once you get, see now it's starting to do its thing here. We just keep doing this over and over. When you're doing this, I know it's really easy to jerk this thing around. Make sure you have your hand on the handle. If you're not standing right in front of the stove, always turn your handle away. Don't ever let your handle stick out past the stove here. You can very easily knock it off, get burned. Terrible. So now that they're almost done, I'm going to add in my goodness here. Since these are already cut, now as I'm stirring up my scrambled eggs, I'm stirring the ham and the bacon. And I'm going to turn my heat all the way down to say 2. Lower heat is always better because that gives you time, which is something you always want. So a handful of crumbled bacon. Ooh, crumbly bacon goodness. Maybe a little more. Okay, so now we've got our scrambled eggs all mixed up. And we're going to take them out of this pan, obviously. And we're going to put them in a bowl, a clean bowl. We don't want to put them in the bowl that we stirred our eggs in unless we've washed it. If you're trying not to make a lot of dishes, you can do that. Because now, way up. You get a bowl. Got our eggs going into. And start small. Right now I'm making kind of a bunch for everybody. But start off just, with a recipe with, say, 2 or 3 eggs, scrambling them up if you want to make just for 1 or 2 of you, and just 1 slice of ham or just eggs and cheese, whatever you like, obviously, or whatever you're doing. So that's done. Now I'm gonna I love this pan. It's my favorite pan, so I'm gonna wash it out because I want to use it again. So I'm gonna go wash it. Okay, so I washed my pan. And I realize I got too far here. Here we go. So now we've got our tortilla. And we're putting a little bit. Just try not to too much or you will not be able to fold it. So just a little bit of filling. That's probably too much. I always do that. And then your cheese. Some people like salsa or something in it. I'm not a fan. So just a little bit. Cheese goes further than you think. So then you're going to kind of push it all over, fold it over, and then you can use your pinkies, or, if you need to, just one hand at a time. So I just folded it in, fold, and then just fold it as you go. Just keep tucking it in. And part of the reason I like to sear these is it makes it a little crunchy and good. But when we spray our butter, I use spray butter in the pan. I love to do that. And we're going to turn our heat up to say 5. The seam, we want that side down because the first thing it's going to do is sear it closed. It's going to seal it. So we've got our burrito in our pan. While our burrito's in our pan's heating up, we can make the next one. We just keep doing this. Keeping an eye on what's in our pan. But I don't like downtime. So there's our ham and eggy goodness. So it's maybe half a cup worth. And then our cheese. And hold. Tuck it in. Tuck it in. Tuck it in. Fold, 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 fold. See upside down. So you're going to end up with, see, and you can hear them sizzling. Since your heat's at 5, you leave them in there for, I don't know, 90 seconds. And then you can use tongs to turn them. And you want to turn them, and when we get to that point, I'll show you. And that way you kind of get each side. And then you're going to use your tongs, take it out of the pan, and put it on a plate. And I will show you that in just a minute. You know what? I'm going to probably amend that. I would say probably longer than 90 seconds. Maybe if you're at 5, 2 minutes. And we're going to just keep this up together. A little more cheese. Cheese. When I fold it over like this, I'm pushing it backwards to kind of tuck all our ingredients in. Now, tucking it in. And always remember, you can keep your heat lower if you need to go slower. I will admit, I'm probably not the best burrito maker. They taste good though. So now, I'm going to check our first one. I'll show you. So, I'm going to use our lovely crooked tongs. And you see how that looks? It looks fantastic. And you can turn it. And you can turn it. The thing about a pan is you're going to get the most heat in the center of the pan. We just put that one in, so I'm going to keep assembling. And we just keep turning it until they're done. And I'll show you in a minute. I wanted to add, after the first turn, it goes much, much faster. Because now look. See, these guys, now we're turning them just about every 30 seconds because we're getting all the heat through there and they're heating up and cooking much quicker. And you can always just add more spray butter as you go if you need to. Or whatever you're using. Okay, so now we have a pan full and I'm going to take out the first one so you can see. So see how this guy looks? Really yummy. And then we just put them on a plate and keep going until we're done. And then we get to eat them.